and welcome again to another video with Shed Up Customs TV. In this one we're going to be installing a mag, timing up the engine, and then if you wait around right to the end you're going to get to see this bike start up with a walk around video and me riding it up the road. The works were promoted by the fact that I was having problems getting this bike reliable. It wasn't starting very well, and one thing led to another, so the mag was sent off and rebuilt. And obviously once you put the mag back into the bike, you've now got to time it up. So I'm going to go through the process and I'll talk you through various little bits and pieces about how I go about it. It's not a tutorial, but this is the way I do it, and I've had some fairly good results with it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you a bit further down the video. Part of the puzzle is to put the timing gear on. Now at this stage it's only being put on lightly, it's not being screwed on very tight. It's on a taper, so eventually it's going to get tightened up. Here's a few pictures of the things that I used to do the timing. We've got a cardboard gauge which shows some angles. We've got a wire indicator. So here we've got the biking gear, and we're turning the engine over with the spark plugs out, and I've got my thumb over the top of the spark plug hole so that I can feel that it's pushing my thumb away, so we're on the compression stroke. We're just running the wheel round until we get to the right point. Then we're putting the DTI, which is basically just a gauge with a clock on the top of it, and when the needle gets to its furthest point it's registering that the piston is at the very top of its stroke. So when it doesn't move any more clockwise direction, it starts to go backwards, you can roll it back to the point where it was at the highest point, and that is top dead center. Then we're going to put on my gauge, which is just basically a piece of cardboard with some angles on it. So you've got a 0 point and you've got 38 to 45 degrees, and we're going to try and time this bike so it's 38 degrees before top dead center. We're just going to mount on an indicator which is going to show a point which will line up with the 0. So at this point we're just setting it up, getting it around to the 0 degrees. Now we're going to expose the back of the Magneto. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the Magneto at the right point, the engine at top dead center, and then effectively put the Magneto gear on in the right place. So as you can see, as you're moving this Magneto round, there's a set of points in there which open and close as it goes round, and what you're trying to get is 38 degrees before top dead center. Those points are just about to open, so the piece of paper will just pull out very lightly, and at that point you can put the timing gear on and secure it, and you've got the timing correct. So you've got the engine at top dead center, you've wound back 38 degrees, the piece of paper becomes loose in the Magneto, and the timing gear goes on here, and that is the timing done.
was pretty good.